Hi everyone, I'm Gordon Harrison. I'm standing in my studio at Pine Point. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining in my studio. My studio is situated north of Montreal in the Laurentians on a beautiful lake called Lac des Îles near the town of Entrelac. And this is where I do all my painting, where I paint most of my collections. It's also this area of Quebec is where I discovered my love of the Canadian landscape. And I am fifth generation of my family on this lake. And as a young child, my parents brought me here to their cottage. And I spent my weekends and my summers here. And now it is a place that brings me peace. It brings me joy. And it also provides much inspiration for my artwork. My partner, Philemon, who manages our art gallery in Ottawa, together we built a beautiful lake house on this property. We manage it as a 5-star bed and breakfast, and we welcome people from around the world year-round. This is where I also hold my art retreats, in this space here. And I will be offering an art retreat starting this weekend. People often ask how long I have been painting for, and like most accomplished artists, I will say all my life. In my case, though, I started at a very early age. I was born tongue-tied, and nobody knew. And the only way for me to express myself as a young boy was by drawing what I wanted. As I grew older, I fell in love with nature and with trees. And families on this lake will tell you stories about me and my love of trees, particularly pine trees. And as a young child, I would often be seen rowing across the lake to an island. And I'd be there digging up trees and transplanting them back to my parents' property. I think over these years, these trees have matured and provide inspiration for my artwork more than 60 years later. I can really not imagine my life without painting. Painting is my passion, and it is what keeps me going. And I'm very fortunate to have this talent and to be able to share it with so many other people. I invite you to join me at one of my art retreats. These are listed on my website, or just come spend some time at our lake house property. People often ask how I think of so many different color combinations, how I come up with my compositions. And I have to say and tell you that by painting every day and having this talent and being surrounded by nature and being surrounded by such beautiful landscapes across Canada, this allows me to be able to present these beautiful collections to you. And I feel very, very blessed to wake up every morning and to be able to paint. I love receiving cards and emails from people from around the world who tell me how much a painting means to them that they've recently purchased, and how much happiness it brings to them in their home. And that makes me feel really, really good. I think one of the most beautiful things, though, that Phil and I have done is that we have united people. We brought people together who share a passion for the Canadian landscape and share a passion for art. So I want to thank you for sharing my journey. Please visit us in Ottawa at our gallery and join us at our lake house property in the Laurentians. Thank you. I thought I'd just give you a tour of my studio. This is the setup that I have. I have some lovely high ceilings and a lovely workspace. These are some of my more current pieces that I have just done recently. My studio is set up with several easels. I have some participants joining me later today for an art retreat at Pine Point. So I just thought I'd just spin around and let you look at the views out of my studio. This is where I get my inspiration. This is the view down the lake. During the summer months, I don't have this lovely view because of the foliage on the trees. And this is a view out the other side of my studio, looking down towards the lake house. I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is up here at my studio at Pine Point. This is my studio. It's such a beautiful day. There's the view I was showing you before down the lake. And here's the lake house property. You can see why I love it up here, and it provides me so much inspiration.